My name is Samuel Good News Ayobami, and I am the presidential MC, and I am live here with
Lagata. Olubori Paul. Okay, I'm Olubori Paul.
How many businesses would you say you own? I mean, top of your head.
I think we're now 3, but we have other initiatives that is not for profit. That's just social impact.
Okay. How long have you been in business?
Business. I've been doing business all my life, maybe actively from the university.
Which of your business would you say has given you the most money, and how much is the most money you've made in a single year?
I've done forex. I'm doing real estate. I'm doing forex, but real estate has given me kind of more money. But real estate has given me way more. I think our business is currently 9 months, and we've done almost $500 million in total revenue.
That's about 500 million naira.
$500 million.
No, I just wanted to wait.
Yes.
Did you come from a very rich family growing up?
No, not at all. Not at all. Nobody was rich.
Looking at the fact that you built your business, I mean, from scratch to where you are now, and you're also a finance coach, can you give my fellow generation a single impactful advice that's going to elevate their finances from zero to wherever it is that they want to take it to?
It's important for you to think long term in everything you're doing, every business. One of the reasons why I'm doing forex first is that forex is there forever.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. You can get better at it, but the market is there forever. So it's important for you, and real estate also is there forever. Everybody does real estate. I listened to a message by Apostle Joshua Selman that talks about land, anything under it, anything above it. That's the reason why I went into real estate. So when you're doing real estate, anything on it, lands, houses and all of that, and under it, whatever it is, minerals and all that, you're surely going to get money. So, but I started the business thinking long term. We are currently selling lands. We plan to start building houses, apartments, industries and all of that. So I would advise young people to actually think long term, build long term. There will be some things you need to do to give you money currently, but you have something else you're also building that is for the nearest future. So forex was what I was doing to make money right now, immediate money. I'm doing real estate to build long-term wealth. So I'm in between old money and new money.
What's one thing that you did single-handedly that changed your life forever?
I stopped caring about people's opinion first, and I think I got on a journey of personal discipline. I unfollowed people that put pressure on where I'm going to. I unfollowed, blocked people that were posting their results and not the process, and they were making me feel like I wasn't doing enough. And I began to discipline myself, began to read as much as I can, and I also began to focus my attention on people. Because I found out that everything I need is in the hand of people. If you need $1 billion, you don't need to print it. It's available somewhere. It's available, or you just need to find a way to access it legitimately or have a value to offer that can make somebody pay you that amount of money. You understand? So when I say we generated $500 million naira, I mean, we didn't go and steal it. We offered a value. We were selling land and people were paying. So those are some of the things. So I just made those decisions by myself, and then a lot of people began to join me on that journey. But I began to focus more attention on people. People is the key to anywhere you want to get to. People, male, female, young, old, middle level, top level, peers, age mates, people under you. In fact, people under you are more important.
What's a book that you read that actually changed, the course of things for you, or change your mindset from the way you see things?
There is the first one, which is the Bible, of course. I mean, the Bible gives you a clear picture of everything. It's new every day. You cannot get the same revelation. You get different revelation from each chapter and verses that you read. So of course, that gives me a spiritual guide on my journey to in my finance. And then there's another book I read that changed my life forever, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I mean, that book trained my mind to see making money differently. So Think and Grow Rich is one book I will forever and always recommend for anyone, any day, anytime.
Looking at where you are now and looking at where you're coming from, right? If you're going to advise somebody on getting started in real estate or getting started in farming, how would you tell them? Like, what are you going to tell them to do differently, or mistakes that you've made? What are you going to tell them to do differently that's going to change the course of things for them?
Well, I can't say if I've made any serious mistakes yet. And the reason is because I co-founded a real estate company before I started my own. So I already have some years of experience, and which is something I would tell every other person to, that they should find a way to spend time being in somebody else's business, before they launch out. There's so many things, shocking things that you are going to find out in the business, and it looks like there's a lot of money in it, but it takes a lot of work. And you don't sell land by just it's land, it's not biro, it's not pen. So and then aside from you just selling, due diligence that you also have to do. And so you need to have people around you. You have to be surrounded by people. I remember one day I was on a call with a friend of mine, John Igbinisa of the Equity Circle, and it was midnight, around 3 a.m. and he was sharing a lot of things with me, and then things I could do and how to go about it and all that. So I mean, those things that is shared really helped me, and because Nigeria real estate is not fully regulated, a lot of things happens. So you just have to learn, and it's important for you to spend time with someone who is already doing it well. Join as a sales partner. That's one of the fastest way, sell for them, start selling. You can use that to learn to be a salesperson, because you can't say you want to start a lesser company and want to depend on external salespeople alone to sell for you. You also have to learn how to sell. So in fact, for the first few months that I started my business, most of the sales I was on, I did most of the sales. And my previous company, 80% of the sales, I was the one that brought the sales, or brought the people that brought the sales. So you must also understand sales is very key in the business. Then organizational strategy is also very key. Client management is also very important. And then legal, you have to take your legal serious. Don't just do anything without pen and paper, because it's going to put you in trouble. So basically, that's it.
What's a negotiation advice you're going to give anybody out there?
Don't leave anything on the table. Don't explore every strategy, explore everything. Don't leave anything on the table, because when you're negotiating, one of the things that so you have to understand who you are trying to negotiate with. Is this person a greedy person? Is this person, because you can because there's a negotiation does not mean that you really need to bend to the demands of the other person. Sometimes people have the money, they are ready to do it. Just want to push and see, oh, let me just see if I can even get more thing out of this. Doesn't mean that they're not willing to pay. So sometimes, because you're also desperate to sell, and the moment we agree to the first one, agree to the second one,
Bring it down.
they'll keep bringing it down. So sometimes negotiation is all about not reducing price, but probably offering extra value.
Would you give me a 20 seconds guideline for people who are in sales?
Don't sell the product, sell yourself. Most people don't buy. I've been in forex, I've been in real estate, I've done many other things, and guess what? Most of those people that patronized me back in those days are still patronizing me also now. The same person, different products, because I sold myself. Olubori Paul is a brand, is the person. Whatever I'm selling, if I package anything else and I say I want to sell it, people buy my course, my mentorship, my training, my real estate, my farm projects, my fish investment. People are buying it. So it's important for you as a salesperson not to sell just the product. The product is what you have. Yourself is what you sell. You're not trying to win. Don't try to win a customer for one-time purchase. Win them for lifetime purchase. And every customer you get for a lifetime purchase, you've gotten them for life. In fact, we have clients that have bought all of our properties. Like they've bought into all our projects. We have a client that has bought into all of our projects, because I didn't sell myself. I didn't sell the product. I didn't sell land. I sold the Olubori Paul. Olubori Paul has integrity. Olubori Paul cares about what you want. Olubori Paul will give you attention. We give you time. He has a company that is selling land. They will give you time. They will pay attention to you. They will answer everything that you need. And then the customer service is top notch. That is what we are selling. Closing a deal or closing sales is not when a client makes payment. Most time is when the client comes back. Yes, that's when you have closed the deal. Because when you say you close a deal and they just pay, that's not it. You have just made sales. You have only made contacts. You have not made a connect. And making a contact and making connect are different things. If I give you my number now, does not mean you have connected with me. Exactly. I told you we made $500 million. And it sounds like a lot of money is good money. Yes. You'll be like, I should have seen some fine cars and all that. But what people don't understand is that we put that money back into the business. Like we've not taken, like say, oh, we are taking profit now and all of that. And that's a disciplined thing to do. It's a very difficult thing to do. Grow the business well to the point that You guys are counting good money, and that if you take a certain amount of money from the business, it's not going to affect the business. So don't be in a hurry to take profit. Discipline yourself as much as possible. Pay yourself salary if you need to do. Don't put too much hand into company's money, and let the business grow.
This is a masterclass. Thank you so much, sir. It was nice.